Hey everyone, before the episode, me and Viv already recorded this, but I forgot to mention that you can find us at abnormalmapping.com slash one half podcast. That's where we're at. That's where the show can be found online because the good people at Abnormal Mapping, they host us for free. And they have a bunch of great podcasts you can listen to, such as the Amory Score, the Lupin Lottery, or even the Great Gundam Project. They also have a Patreon that you can support. You know, give them a little money, keep the site going, and that really helps us out. That helps them out, and they can keep delivering you great podcasts, and so can we. So, I hope you donate. I hope you enjoy this episode of One Half Podcast. This was a really fun episode of Ranma, so I'll let you get to it. All right, bye. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Finally, it's my fault. Welcome back, finally, to One Half Podcast, the internet's one and only Rama One Half rewatch podcast, making us automatically the best. Um, I'm Fire Princess Lily, and I am joined, as always, by my good friend, World Leader Viv. Hey, Viv, how you doing?
Okay, like I had a health scare on Halloween, and just been resting.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's been fun.
yeah,
Just been gaming,
that's good. You know, you gotta,
gaming and gaying.
yeah, gotta rest up. I mean, I'm glad that you're like, I mean, you still have health stuff going on, but you always will. But I'm glad
Yes,
that you're doing better right now.
yeah, I was real bad, uh, and it was real worrying, but I'm not that bad anymore.
Yay! So, what have you been up to?
I was playing Pikmin 3, and Mario 3D All Stars.
Oh,
Yeah, and this is like the first time I played Sunshine in years.
I hear that game is not that good. Like the
Its flaws. Its pacing is strange.
I hear the camera is really hard to control, and
You don't have a crouch,
that's weird.
so you can't do a long jump.
That's weird.
Yeah,
I don't know. I've never played Super Mario Sunshine because I didn't own a GameCube.
I have owned in my life, I believe, three GameCubes because the first one broke, and then my little brother has the second one now. So I got one used in college.
How did you break a GameCube?
This, uh, well, it's called when you're playing Smash Bros. In a moving car
Oh no.
and then you spill a big gulp on.
Yeah, that'll do it. I suppose. I've seen one of those things like lit on fire, and somebody still used it.
Yeah, break anything.
Yeah. Um. Anything else that you've been up to in particular?
Been too much weed.
Your your mic's kind of cutting in and out a little bit.
Sorry about that. I've been smoking too much weed and tattooing
Oh,
myself a bunch.
Yeah, I've seen some of your tattoos. They look fun.
Yeah, they are. It's fun.
That's,
It's therapeutic.
well, that's good.
Yeah, how are you?
Me, I'm
Work,
doing
work,
good.
work.
Work, work, work. That's my life. I do work. I watch stuff. I sleep. It's pretty much it. Watch that
Mm,
new Adventure Time special, Obsidian.
so good.
So good.
So gay.
So gay.
I literally squeed when I saw them both wearing overalls.
Oh, it was so good. That was so cute. Um,
Cause, cause like I don't know if you've ever been an overall gay, but like wearing overalls together with your babe is hot as hell,
I've
and you should try it sometime.
never really been into overalls.
That's fair. They are a statement.
They are a statement, and one that I don't think I pull off well. And they are interesting to. They are wieldy in that whenever you have to go to the bathroom, it is a chore. So
Yeah, it's better than a romper,
yeah,
though, because
I would never. You could just because of bathrooms, I could never do a romper.
I used to do a romper when I was younger, and someone should have told me no. Because, gosh, I looked back at some pictures and I'm like, ooh, hun, that didn't fit.
I think I think rompers are cute. I would
They're not
even
for tall girls,
I mean, I don't know about that. But
for tall girls.
if there was a good bathroom situation with a romper, I would consider it. But the way I think a romper works, or the way you put it on, it's like it's one big piece, and so if you need to go to the bathroom, you're basically just stripping down
Yeah,
to do
it's
it. So
that. And it is fun to be drunk off your ass, half naked in a bathroom, worried that someone's gonna try to open the door on you.
right, that sounds awful.
And
Um,
that's why I'm never gonna do that again. But like with overalls, I feel better because it's denim.
yeah, and you're like wearing. It's not like a whole.
And I'm wearing a shirt.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
wearing a shirt. So it's better. I just feel it's better. Still too much for me, but of the two, that one seems less like a hassle. Let's see. But no, Adventure Time was good. Um, knowing
You should watch it.
you should totally watch it. If you're listening to this, you haven't watched it, go watch it. I'm not saying you have to
Also watch the
buy.
BMO one.
Watch the BMO one. That one's adorable. I'm not saying you have to pay for HBO Max. You can certainly watch it in other ways. I'm not here to judge you. World's crazy right now. You can't afford it. Understandable. Um, Although they are releasing the new Wonder Woman movie for free on HBO Max next month. I'm very excited about that.
I liked the Harley Quinn cartoon.
Oh yeah, that was good. I mean, you know, a lot of people have a problem with like the anti-Semitism that seems to be
Yeah,
apparent in the show, and it's not good. That's not good.
it's not good. It's not.
However, there's a bunch of Jewish people working on it, and so they're the ones
Yeah.
making the jokes. And
Uh-huh.
so I don't, it's one of those things like I'm not sure if it's okay, like if I should be enjoying this, um, because they are the ones making the jokes, or if I should be upset that the jokes are being made.
Yeah.
It's like a weird. I think I did watch it. I did like enjoy the ride, but there's still that feeling of uncomfortableness in the back of my head, you know. But I think maybe they're gonna do a third season of that, and it'll explore more of Harley and Ivy's relationship, which I'm all for.
So, like, because by the end of season two, I was like, oh, really? That's it? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad they did it, but you know, could have used more. But
Indeed.
let's see what else. Watching DuckTales, they did
Oh
a.
yeah,
Oh yeah, they did an hour-long Darkwing Duck special.
I love Darkwing Duck.
Yeah, it's actually on YouTube for free if you want to watch it. It's just all
Okay.
Darkwing Duck with Goslin, and it's real good. Explains like how they could do a Darkwing Duck inside of the DuckTales universe and have it all connected,
Good.
which is real rad.
Fun. Yeah, you want to talk about Ranma now?
Oh yeah, we can totally talk about ramen now. Absolutely. Um, we watched
For
episode.
Shampoo,
Yeah,
the Gung-Ho girl.
Inner Shampoo, the
I
Gung-Ho
put my
girl.
life in your hands.
It was real fun. This is a real fun episode in my opinion. I like
Yeah,
I like it.
I liked it a lot.
Uh,
And we open in an ice cream parlor, and Akane's like, "You've never had a parfait before?"
yeah, and Rama's like, no, I haven't. Guys can't eat fruity ice creams and stuff. Cute ice cream, can't do it.
So she's chowing down someone fucking busts through the wall.
Yeah. So yeah, Rama's chomping down on this thing. Akane's like, girls don't wolf down their food, and she's like, I'll eat however I want to, whatever. And then
Yeah.
Shampoo busts straight through the wall. Like somebody busts through the wall. There's a news report on the television about
Supposed to report about the mysterious Amazon village
in China,
of warrior women, which, of course, Rama knows,
all
but
about.
then Shampoo busts through the wall,
Then Shampoo busts through the wall.
and she
She,
is furious.
she's furious. She's like, what? She's like shouting Rama's name, and Rama looks like fucking just like, oh no, it's Shampoo. Kind of like, do you know this girl? But before Rama can say anything, Shampoo's like, you're gonna die. I'm gonna kill you right now, and starts.
She chucks her like ball stick things,
Yeah,
and
I don't know what
she's
this.
also got a. I'm not sure either, but she's also got a big sword.
Yeah, that doesn't appear till later though.
Yeah. Oh
Um,
yeah, that's true.
so
But
she is busting up this ice cream shop until Rama, like, what does Rama do? Rama does something that
gets he hides in a cabinet.
right in a cabinet, but he does something that allows him to disappear from Shampoo's sight for a moment. And Akane points Shampoo out the wall that she came in, saying, "Oh, she went that way." But anyway, so once Shampoo leaves, Akane goes over to the cabinet safe thing, and is like, "Hey, she's gone." And Rama comes out, and she's like, "Oh my god, that fucking sucked. That sucked a lot." And Akane's like, "Okay, so how do you know her?" And Ron was like, it's a long story. And kind of like, yeah, but she was kind of cute, so how do you know
Cute.
her?
Yeah.
It's like, not cute. Not cute at all. Before Rama
So
can.
then
Oh, go ahead.
the owner comes over and it's like, "Was that your friend? You're gonna pay for this." And Rama's like, "But she tried to kill me. Why do I have to pay?"
Right. And so they leave the ice cream shop. So on the way home, Rama's changed from being girl Rama to male Rama, and he explains that when he and Gemma, after the whole incident with the cursed pools, was walking around China with their tour guide, they were walking around in their cursed forms, and they came across the Amazon village. Like, they were super hungry when they got there, and their guide's like, "Oh, they're having their yearly tournament. This is really cool. We should watch." And Ranma and
And
Gemma are like, "Yeah, we should watch and eat all this food that we found."
yeah, but so as the tournament is happening, we're in the finals as they arrive, and it's Shampoo versus this very large, tough-looking woman.
Yes.
But Gunma and Ranma start chowing down, and then the guy's like, guys, this is the prize.
Yeah. He's like, "This is the prize they were gonna win," and Shampoo's pissed.
Shampoo is so pissed.
So Shampoo in this scene only speaks in Chinese, so we have the guide translating for her and Rama. But basically, it comes down to like, why are you eating my prize? You know, and a guide explains like, hey, yeah, that's the prize for like the winner. And in Rama's mind, oh, okay, so all I have to do is beat you in a fight, and then everything's cool.
Yeah,
And yeah, that makes sense.
you know, that's how you do it.
That's how
You
you,
just enter the tournament at the last minute and shoot your way to the top.
yeah. Um. So Rama in girl form jumps up on the log where the fights happen, and she beats Shampoo in a single kick. Just
And it's fun. It's a great animation on that.
oh yeah, it's great animation on that, and you're like, oh cool. So she embarrassed Shampoo, and that's why Shampoo wants to kill her. Sure, but that's not quite it. Shampoo gets up after being defeated, and walks over to Rama, and kisses her right on
On the side of the cheek.
yeah, right on the cheek. And immediately
Everyone looks horrified.
everybody looks horrified. And the guide immediately grabs both Ginma and Ranma. I was like, we gotta get the fuck out of here. That was the kiss of death. She's gonna track you down until she kills you. That's how it is. We gotta get the fuck out of here. And so we do get
So they start running.
Oh yeah, they start running, and we're treated to different scenes of Shampoo chasing them all over China, and apparently that's why they left China, is because Shampoo was following them all over China, and they had to get out of there because she just wanted to kill Ranma for what Ranma did.
Yeah, and so they went back to Japan, as you do.
As you
when
do.
you are being murder-seeked.
So they get back to the Tendo dojo, and
Yeah.
Akane's like, oh, okay, so that's why she wants to kill you. And she's like, this is probably all your fault, though. She's like saying it to P-chan. He's like, well, at least the girl who's trying to kill you is a cute one. And Ram was like, no, she's not. And that's when he opens the door. Discover.
To find Genma cowering under the table with sushi right above him.
Yeah, with Shampoo right above him.
Sorry, yeah.
It's okay. And
For some reason in my notes, I wrote down sushi every time instead of shampoo.
that's fine. So Kasumi's like, hey, your father brought home this visitor, and Rama's like, what do you fucking mean a visitor? Are you crazy? And Genma's just shaking his head. But Shampoo notices that everybody's calling Ranma by his name, and she's like, wait, Ranma? And she's like,
Ranma?
looking
So
him
she
over.
touches his chest.
Yeah, she touches his chest.
As you gotta do on this show.
As you gotta do. And she's like, hey, wait a minute. No, this is a man. This is a man. She's like, yeah, totally a man. That's when Ryogo walks in. And he's like, yeah, I guess this is the first time she's ever seen your manly side. And he's got a bucket of water. And he's like, what do you... Well, he reveals a bucket of water after Rama calls him Peach-chan, and he's like, yeah, maybe you should show her your true self, huh? And he's threatening to splash
Yeah.
Rama.
But Akane comes and shakes things up a little bit.
A little bit. Because Shampoo recognizes Akane from the ice cream parlor, and she's like, you better tell me where Rama is, girl Rama, or, I'm going to kill you too. Like, if you're hiding her, you die. She attacks Akane. Akane dodges, and Rama goes to Akane's defense and breaks this weapon that Shampoo has. It's like a big, mace thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sorry. But he kicks the mace thing, and it spins through the air and lands right onto Shampoo's head and knocks her out cold. And everybody's like, oh, well, she didn't want to kill your male form, but you just beat her again, so I guess...
in a fair fight.
In a fair fight, so I guess you're dead now, too. I guess, she's just gonna kill you no matter what.
But instead, she wakes up and, hugs him.
She, hugs him. And he's like, look, it was an accident. Please don't try to kill me. And instead of kissing him on the cheek, she just goes right ahead and goes straight in for, a real kiss. And everybody's like, what?
And she says very slowly and emphatically, Wei Nai.
Yeah,
which means I love you.
In Chinese.
Yeah.
And everybody's just watching it, and Akane just loses her temper and knocks Rama out cold by beating him in the head with the basically the same weapon that knocked out Shampoo.
Mm-hmm. So then Suan comes in and is like, what's going on here? Who is this?
Yeah. And they're like, oh, it looks like Rama made up with his Chinese girlfriend. And he's like, what?
But at this point, Rama still has the ball on top of his head that was used to club him.
He's like, it's not like that.
It slowly falls off.
Yeah. He's like, it's not like that. We're not close. You can't think that we're close. But it's at this point that Shoen's like, how am I supposed to view this? Because Shampoo is hugging on Rama and nuzzling into him very affectionately.
Yes. Just like I would with my wife.
Yeah.
My wife.
Akane comes back into the room and she declares that the engagement between her and Rama never happened. And then she leaves again. So Soen's like, what the fuck's going on? What did you do? And Rama's like, I have no idea what's going on. That's...
And then Shampoo pulls out a book.
Yeah, she pulls out the Amazon tribal laws.
So we get a fun joke about how Suan can't read Chinese.
Yeah, he's like looking over the book. He's like, I see. And Rama's like,
Nabiki,
what?
And then Nabiki comes and takes a big look at the book, and then it's like, but Rama's like, you don't know Chinese either. And she's like, no, I don't, but I know this. And then Rama's like, why? And she was like, well, because right here it says it translated.
Yeah, it's translated, which is a good gag. It's a good goof.
Yeah. But it says that if they lose a fight to an outsider, they have to an outsider man, they have to marry him.
Yeah, if it's a woman who beats you, you have to kill her. But if it's a man, you gotta marry him. And everybody's like, oh no. We cut to Akane, and she is beating the crap out of a dummy that almost sort of looks like Rama.
It's got the red shirt, Ranma.
Yeah.
Even though he's been wearing orange the whole episode.
She breaks it, and then she's like, you know what? It's okay, because the engagement wasn't even my idea. It wasn't Rama's idea. It was just our parents. We're not even in love. And all we ever do
But then
is
she
fight.
remembers. But then she remembers in the ice rink when Rama's like, "Don't you dare touch my fiance!"
Yeah. She comes out of that memory when she overhears Rama talking to Shampoo, and he's like, "Look, those laws are outdated. You don't have to marry me. You don't have to follow the laws in Japan. You know,
And then Kasumi and Vicky take that moment to be like, "Yeah, Akane, I think this is her forcing herself on Ranma, and you
yeah,
should go make up with
you
Ranma."
should make up with Rama." Unfortunately, they look back over, and Rama is just getting intense and increasingly flustered by Shampoo's just affections, and
Hmm.
she's like, maybe not. So
Yeah.
we cut to later in the night, and Rama is sitting on the roof, and he's like, "Wow, I've never noticed because she's always been trying to kill me, but Shampoo is actually pretty cute, and I kind of wish that Akane was that nice." That's when Ryoga
Hmm.
shows up and hits him with some water. She's like, He's like, "It is absolutely disgusting to see Akane like upset over you. So fuck off." And like he knocks her off the roof, and she
She like
lands like
crashes right in the garden.
right in the garden, kind of right in front of Shampoo.
Yeah.
And Shampoo's like, "I'm going to kill you." And so she starts attacking. And she's got one of those big mace things and now this giant sword. And she's just
And it's
tearing through the
swinging.
house, trying to get at
Yeah,
Rama.
and meanwhile, Nabiki comes out of the shadows with the cauldron and is like, "Hey, psst, over here,
Yeah, she has
Ranma."
hits Rama with some hot water. Rama changes back. And she's like, "All right, that'll be like 3,000 yen."
Yeah, it was like no, it's like 20. Yeah, 20 or 2,000, I think.
Something like that. It goes up
twenty
ridiculously.
dollars. Yeah, for every subsequent one.
For
Yeah.
every subsequent one, it goes like up even crazier. Rama is still running away from Shampoo, who's now trying to be affectionate with him. And he tries to jump onto the roof, but Ryoga starts throwing like weighted headbands, I guess, at him.
Yeah, his monster headband. Oh my gosh. Sorry to interrupt,
Oh, go
but
for
I
it.
just saw a cursed object on my Facebook.
Oh no.
Jägermeister Nikes.
Sounds terrible.
Uh-huh. Anyway.
Anyway, so um, Ryoga's throwing his weighted headbands, and they're breaking the roof up, causing Rama to need to jump to avoid being injured. But his fall path leads him right into the pool of water that he's always getting knocked into, and he lands in it, and he emerges as Shampoo runs up looking for him. But he emerges, of course, as Girl Rama, and she starts attacking again. She just like flips a switch,
Yeah.
back to attacking. Rama is hiding, and Nabiki's like, "Hey, I got more water for you, but this time it's going to be like with tax and everything, 5,400 something yen."
Yeah, and
He's like,
Rama's
"What?
like,
It
"Wait,
shouldn't only
should it
be."
just be 4,000
Yeah, it
something?"
just be like 4,000. And she's like, "I guess you don't want it." He's like, "No, no, I'll pay." Um, and this is basically how the night is going. We cut back over to So, and he's like, Gidma, I'm so happy you're here because you're my friend, and there is never a dull moment when you and Ranma are in my house. And that's how the
Okay.
episode ends.
We forgot to mention that
Oh,
Akane literally throws a boulder at them.
oh yeah,
And then Shampoo then cracks the boulder in half while trying to get to Ranma.
yep, that's right. This is a good
And that
part.
was how the fight ended. Yeah.
That's how the fight ends. Um, yeah, lots of lots of fun. Um, I hate to say it. I kind of hate to say it because I'm on the Akane can never do no wrong train, but I feel like she's in the wrong this episode,
Yeah,
and that hurts to say.
it does.
It's not Ranma's fault that this girl is following some crazy ancient laws that she's been raised on. Um, he didn't know that beating her in a fight would lead to her wanting to kill him as a woman, and he didn't know that beating her in a fight was going to lead to this "I must marry you" thing either. And her being mad at Rama for it kind of sucks. But once again, that's about her not wanting to, admit to her feelings and not understanding them or talk about them. Like, most of this show could just be solved if people would sit down and talk things out. But then we wouldn't have any conflict.
Right.
So, teenage romance.
It's so fun. So what did you think of this episode?
I thought this episode was really fun. I think Shampoo's a really fun character, even though she's, by all accounts, just crazy. She's
Right.
insane. But I think she's really fun. I thought I don't understand why there's a Amazon tribe in China, but this show's weird as is, so fine.
Yeah, it's a little okay.
It's a little okay. I do like the idea of a strong. I've always enjoyed the idea of strong female warriors and warrior tribes, and so yeah, I thought all the characters
Yeah.
were fun here. I don't understand why Gemma is a panda so much in this show. Like,
Ginma
yeah, Gemma's
loves being a panda. That's what I was telling Rose when she came in halfway through my second watch.
Gemma just loves being a panda, I guess.
Yeah. That he just doesn't want to speak.
He's like, I'm done talking.
There is a point in this episode where Gimel holds up a sign. Do you remember what it said?
He was translating for Shampoo when she was speaking in Chinese. When she said "I love you," the sign said,
No, not that one.
Oh.
A different sign. There was when they were outside.
"Oh no, I don't." I remember there was another sign he put up when she kissed Ranma that was like that seals it or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't remember the other sign.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me check my notes.
Oh, apparently this is the first episode where Ryoga's wearing this new outfit.
It's a cute outfit.
Yeah. I liked it.
No, I didn't write down what the sign said. Lol.
Oh no, as well.
So, where can people find you on the internet?
Oh, yeah. I guess we're done because nobody asked us questions. Again.
Not a single one.
Somebody.
Maybe you should put it up more than 20 minutes before we start.
I mean, that would be smart. But we have one person. I don't even know if they listen to the podcast or if they're just like my friend and are being supportive. We have one person who always reblogs the question post, but never asks a question. And I gotta say,
please just ask us a question.
Just ask us a question. Yeah, you'll be fine. You can just ask questions, even if
it doesn't even have to be about Ranma.
No, I always give other options. Like this one was, you could ask us about ice cream and fun treats, and rivals and misunderstanding. Come on, Give me something. But anyway, you can find me as always on Twitter at DatFirePrincess, spelled DAT. You can find me on the numerous podcasts that I do. I do a lot of them, but this one is one I really enjoy a whole lot. Also, it's one that we kind of get through the fastest.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that's about. But such podcasts, sorry, I got all... Such podcasts, such as Let's Pull the Trigger on a podcast, where me and Dr. Sea Monster go over everything ever done by Studio Trigger, which was a mistake on my part. That's just like, I should have just picked a show, but I didn't. I picked all of Studio Trigger, and they've done a lot more than I thought they did.
They've done a lot.
This was not smart. Not smart on my part.
Good luck. Where are you at?
We're almost done with Kill la Kill.
Okay, I listened to a lot of that while giving my girlfriend a tattoo a few weeks ago.
Oh, nice.
But I still have not looked at the screen while it happens.
We just got to the part where Ryoko, the main character, the hot-blooded protagonist, has been brainwashed by Ragyo and is now attacking everybody else because...
Of course.
It's also not a very good... It's not a good scene when she gets brainwashed. I don't like it. Just remembering it makes me sick. So while I'm feeling sick, hey, Viv, where can we find you online if people want to talk to you about stuff or see what you're doing?
Well, you could follow World Eater Viv on Twitter, or you could follow World Eater Art on Instagram, or you could send $5 into the ether. Give it to your local crow. She'll know what to do.
Very Night Vale.
And then I will give you a shiny trinket of my choosing.
Ooh.
Or you could just DM me on Twitter and buy my zine.
Buy her zine. Oh, fun just note of housekeeping. Viv and I might be on another podcast here, kind of soonish, called Retro Fanfic Retrospective. We're gonna read a Ranma fanfic and and we're gonna see how that goes. So it's kind of cool. Never been asked to guest on a podcast before, so I hope that goes well.
I hope it goes well. This will be, I believe, the 5th podcast I will have guested on.
Nice.
It's fun. Podcasts are fun, y'all. Do a podcast.
No
one's gonna listen to that, but just do one.
Yeah. Not a lot of people listen to ours, I don't think. But, I mean, enough people listen that we get invited to do stuff. So, hey.
Exactly.
Right, so I think that's everything.
I believe so. The intro in this one, I believe, the outro for this arc, I believe, teases that Shampoo might turn into a little kitty.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm excited for that.
Shampoo does turn into a cat. I don't know if she goes back to China and comes back as a cat, but at some point she does visit the Josenko cursed pools and falls in the one with the cat. I don't know why there are so many pools where people just come and drown.
They were all going there for the same reason that Ranma did.
To train.
Yeah, because it had the cool poles above the pools.
Right, but I mean, there's just so many different pools, like one for a piglet, one for a cat, one for a panda, one for a duck.
Yeah, they were all, it's the cast of Kung Fu Panda.
Oh, okay, Kung Fu Panda happened.
Yeah.
I gotcha. And they all
Yeah.
drowned. That's a very dark ending for Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah,
Wow.
this is my hashtag ruin your adulthood because we weren't children when that movie came out.
No, but those are good movies, the Kung Fu Panda movies. I like them. A lot of fun. Um, so, until next time, remember,
Be girl.
just be girl. We'll
Just
see you
be
next.
girl.
Yeah, we'll see you next
It's
time.
easy. I've been doing it for years.
Yeah, I mean we're doing good.
Girl level, yes.
Yes. So yeah, see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.